Pressing all the buttons.
Let's do it.
Pressing
All
off.
the buttons, yeah. Pressing,
Go.
Break it down.
pressing
She's so happy beside you.
I know.
How many buttons do you have?
Little baby.
girl.
Leia in the house.
Leia's laying.
She'd keep pressing them.
She would
Every
not
single
stop. Oh,
Hey, friends, and welcome back to another episode of You Feel Me Dog podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Travis,
me too. Kayla.
or Dogs.
Oh, dogs.
Bark with me now.
I'm your dog, Julia.
Yeah. You want us to walk your dog?
You
can
are
do that.
You are the dog. You are the dog.
Yeah. In this episode, we're going to be talking about the month of May in Indianapolis. It's kind of
May.
it's a little different out here. Mm-hmm. There's a huge event that we all know of,
Do you know?
and some of us go to.
And it's our birthdays.
Yeah.
It's our birthdays.
Another birthday episode. Yes, dude.
Indy in May. May in
Yeah.
Indy. You could say it either way and it sounds good. But I think people say Indy in May.
Or like, this is May.
Yes.
Like, this is Indy.
Oh, I should have wore my shirt.
Fuck.
I have a shirt that says legends are made in May or something like that.
You are a legend.
I am. Yeah, did you see our beginning picture?
Yeah, that thumbnail's so fire, Travis.
Man, he did good work.
Photoshop, baby.
I provide an idea and Travis executes it seamlessly.
Women have the ideas and men get it done.
That's how I do
There's
it.
There
always
you
a
go.
woman behind a man.
Speaking of raw power, Kayla, what did you do?
I did the mini. So that's part of what made us think of talking about May and Indy. Just, I did the mini. I did not train for it.
Crazy.
There's a big race.
Yeah.
Yes, it's
so,
called Indy 500. It's IndyCar.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't even say that yet.
We should back up. The big event that happens in Indy is the Indy 500 race. It's NASCAR, right? No, not NASCAR.
It's Indy cars.
It's Indy cars. Sorry.
There is NASCAR. Yes, that comes in.
I love that so much.
She loves sports and sports teams. I'll tell you what.
Did you see the game? Any game. Just
Exactly.
Any of them.
Yeah,
Oh
she's
my
Michael
gosh.
Scott in that scene every fucking day of her life.
I realized right after I said NASCAR, I was like, no, NASCAR's NASCAR and Indy 500 is Indy.
Oh, that's
They
amazing.
named Indy after Indiana.
And then there's the Daytona 500. I think there's a Charlotte 500 too, unless I
Yeah.
made that up. But
When they were doing state quarters, ours was the Indy car.
that makes sense.
Yeah, that's what.
Anyway.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's why May is such a big deal in Indianapolis, because of the Indy 500 and people come from around the world.
And
crazy.
all of the events are
Yes.
like almost branches off of that. It's
Yeah.
like little versions of the Indy 500.
Yes. I was like, maybe we should, you're right, actually address what this is and why
Yes.
we're talking about
But
it.
continue about the
That's
mini
why.
marathon.
So the mini marathon kicks off in the first weekend of May. So I ran that without training. The farthest I had ever gone was just over 6 miles, and I did that a couple weeks old.
13.1 miles. Crazy.
You
Yeah.
can buy a sticker and still say you do it, even though you didn't do it.
So my mom ended up last minute getting like
There's
a
people
number
out there that
2.
are like that. Come on, sorry. Did you actually run with it? Oh yeah, dude, it was so hard.
It makes me think of what Travis, when you and I went to New York and you had on a shirt that, what did it say, the Grand Canyon or something? And the bartender,
Yellowstone.
yeah, the bartender thought we had been there because we had talked about how we were from Indiana, and he was like, "Oh, have you? You know, I've heard that's really nice too." And we both looked at Travis's shirt, and I was like, "This is so uncomfortable. We're just gonna
lie.
pretend that
oh,
we
for
went."
sure, lie.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's like I'm in California, right? Oh yeah, dude, it's so crazy out there. I don't even know where it's at. I can't remember. Yellowstone. Is
Okay.
it Wyoming?
I,
See, we don't even fucking
it's
know.
in the U.S.
it's here.
I might edit that out because holy shit, does that look bad on us? Fuck if you don't know where Yellowstone's at. Shit.
No, we live in Indiana. It's okay. We
Okay.
don't. Our education system is
Yeah, it's
low.
terrible.
I actually literally talked about that today with someone. Just living in the U.S. It's okay. Living in the U.S., depending on what area you are in the country, it feels like you're somewhere totally different.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, it makes sense that a lot of Americans don't travel outside of the U.S. because there's so much to do inside, if that makes sense.
Yes. Okay, this is not quite the same, but Ethan and I took a wrong turn the other day.
Yeah.
And we were coming from Broad Ripple, it was some of the nicest homes in Indy that I have seen. And it was just like this side street hidden.
Yeah.
And I was like, where are we?
Dude, Broad Ripple's crazy like that.
I was like, do you
isn't it?
feel like we are in a different state?
Yeah.
He agreed. It's shocker.
And he knew the road that you were on.
Probably.
And which way you were facing?
Yeah.
But it really, I felt, I feel
It's
like
different.
I am in Florida because the landscape,
Yeah.
every house was just immaculate.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So, but I totally, I was like, I'm not 30 minutes from my house
Yeah,
right
no.
now.
Well, and I was just thinking, like, when Travis and I went to Arizona, they don't have grass. They just have like desert plants and a bunch of rocks.
Dude, that's just how we talk in Tucson, Arizona. Yeah.
Jackie Daytona. But man, I know I really got sidetracked there.
But when
Whatever.
last time I went to Arizona, I will say, because that's one state that I would move to, I do miss the grass.
Do you?
I do. Yep.
That's
Well,
fair.
there
There's
was
no
a-
grass out there.
It's-
FYI.
No,
Yeah.
there was
Turf.
a park. Oh, you're right. It was turf.
Yep.
It was fake
Oh,
grass.
yeah. Like, it's fucking, they're sprinkling on that shit.
Well, I was
Yeah.
just thinking of the park that we walked to, that we went for a walk at, and there were ducks and everything. So there was grass, but it was probably fake grass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell us how sore you are, Kayla.
Going back to the mini marathon that I didn't train for,
If
that
you're
I
new here,
completed.
This is ADHD fueled, so we're gonna fucking go. It's like a little web.
We have a general theme, doesn't mean we follow it. If you're here, thanks for being here.
We do try though. We
I
try
put
really
myself
hard.
out there
Yeah.
this week too at the mini.
Yeah.
So after you run the race, there's always a little like post party in Military Park. And Trav and I had kind of talked about making a QR code for the podcast. And I was like, you know what? We need to do it. We need to hand it out to people. We're about to go be in public. It is freaking terrifying to advertise for yourself.
It is.
It's so
It's so
hard to just
terrifying.
promote yourself.
But if you're promoting someone else, easy as fuck.
It's so
Yeah.
easy.
Because you feel like I'm supporting.
Yeah, this is me showing support.
Yeah.
You feel selfish.
Yeah. Julia, when you weren't here, she's like, I'm gonna do all the social media stuff from now on.
I'm sure that's what she said.
I did. I said I would
She
help.
did.
Did
though.
you really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I said
We're gonna try to figure out. We're gonna do it after this.
Yeah.
Get a TikTok set up and maybe do more Instagram reels.
and I'm gonna have to be watching some YouTube videos.
Yeah.
That's what I do, dude.
That's what-
all of this is self-learned, dude. All the editing and fucking literally everything is just self-learned. I have
We're learning how to do this.
no idea what I'm doing at
It's
all.
fun.
Yeah.
I also think YouTube is like the coolest
I love
thing.
YouTube.
Yes.
Because if there's nothing, I don't think there's any reason why you shouldn't be able to find how to do something
Yeah.
anymore.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
I got a new electric lawnmower and I was like, I don't know how to start it. Because
Yeah.
the directions were too small print. And I said, no, thank you. Watched a 38-second video. It was amazing.
Yeah.
That's how I learned how to change the oil back when we had the lawnmower that needed oil and gas. Ours is electric now because we're going green.
It's cool.
It is cool. It's awesome. But anyway, so yesterday when we got home from the race, I had to tell myself to get off the couch about every 2 hours. Otherwise, I would have just sat here.
You'd be hurting even more.
Uh-huh. So yesterday I put Tiger Balm, which is like a version of Icy Hot, on my knee and my hips. And then I used the therapy gun on my thighs and my calves. Today, it's really just my knees that hurt. Like,
Hey, ices are hot. Ices are cool.
Jack.
That's a commercial. Sorry.
for slushies, right?
For slushies.
Yeah.
I was thinking icy hot Shaquille O'Neal.
I forgot which way.
Was it?
One-on-one with Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, fuck. Aaron Carter. R.I.P., baby.
R.I.P.
Oh,
I
hey.
know.
Okay, speaking of your knees hurting, I can't imagine, like, the whole thing's on concrete.
Yes. Oh, that was one thing too. So we run an entire lap around the Indy 500 track.
Really cool.
That
So
entire track is about 2.5 miles worth. It is cool. It's fucking hard because it's slightly at a slant. So about halfway through, I could tell in my left calf, I was like, man, I've got more weight on this side than
feel
I do
it.
that side. Like I could tell. It was crazy. But it was really cool because on one of
You felt it where on your body?
my left side,
Like your hip or your
I could feel it in my leg, my calf specifically.
interesting. Okay, I would think hip. It would hurt the most.
Yeah, it didn't. Like, even afterwards, my right hip was the hip that hurt worse. But my left calf felt like I had a Charlie horse in it.
This is going to be our short right here.
Okay, we're sorry.
That's what she said.
What was cool about like walking down the track?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
the coolest part.
That's what I was going to say. It was really cool because they had one area that was just a memorial for a bunch of vets who had passed.
That is cool.
It was awesome. I took a video of it and it's just, I mean, it's almost an entire turn's worth of just lined up and there were 4 on each row. It was really cool. And one of the ladies that was running kind of close to us had gone up and like kissed one and someone else went up to her and hugged her and just, she was like, "That's yours, huh?" And she's like, "Yeah, he was mine." And
Yeah. That's tough.
yeah. So
Physically and emotionally.
yeah, it was like, holy cow, this isn't hard enough already. Now we're going to put that in front of us too. Like, whew.
Man.
But it was really cool to see. So
Just to be on the track.
yeah,
That's
being on
so
the track was
neat.
neat.
Yeah.
Because
And
think of
as-
how many people in Indy have never
Yeah.
been to Indy 500 or just on the track.
Me, dude.
Well, I FaceTimed Travis while we were on the track. And I had him down here so my boobs are bounced up in his face. And he was like, "I like the angle on that." I bet you do, but I'm actually FaceTiming you so you can see this while I stare at you. That's what. So the first
My
time.
nipples, they're chafing.
Kayla only said that just to mention that she has good tits.
Yeah.
Boobs. One of the, so what? We saw you guys at probably mile 4, right?
I would say so.
I will see if I can find a picture of like the whole track. That way you can put it up for you. I'll do
We
my
saw it at the
part.
beginning, middle, and then the very end.
And then the very end. So in the middle part, they were like on Main Street in Speedway. So literally just right across from the track. And after I saw them, I just started crying.
Oh,
I just had tears. I was like, I am so happy that I just saw Travis. Like,
that's awesome.
that helped a lot. So then when we were on the track and I was starting to feel it in my legs again, I FaceTimed Trav. Like, yes, I wanted you to see the stuff that was on, but I was like, I just really need to stare at you for a minute.
This is hard and I need your support.
And that's what Trav was like. They were in the truck at that point driving to go back to the finish line. And Eric was like, "Well, we're heading that way unless you need us to be somewhere else."
Like, maybe.
I mean, your mom
No,
was,
this is good enough.
Your mom was fucking awesome. It was very last minute. Hey, can you join
Yeah.
and fucking walk with me, dude?
Yeah, it was all.
That's
I mean,
so cool.
I think it was last week that mom had texted me and she was like, "Hey, if you want me to see if I can do it with you, I will." It was amazing to have my mom there too.
And that she was able to physically do it that
Yes.
quickly.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, she's so in shape too. She always does spin classes and
Yeah.
she likes that type of stuff, which is awesome.
Yeah. Well, my mom can't even go bowling because her back hurts.
Your mom's been injured in her past life.
She's not fat though. Okay.
Yeah, it's not that she's fat, it's that she's been
That's
injured.
not why.
She's a dietitian. Isn't
Yeah,
she
she
So
is.
she's not fat.
She's an RD.
If you're a dietitian and you're fat, sorry.
Yeah, you have
Edit that out.
I know.
No.
Find a different profession.
Yeah.
find a different profession.
For real though, I mean, if you find a gym trainer and they're fucking huge, like, well, what are you doing?
To me, a little bit, that's like when your nurse is a smoker and you can smell the smoke on her.
Oh yeah.
How dare you fucking tell me to stop smoking and then you're gonna go out and
Yeah.
smoke?
That also
Right.
would just gross me out.
I work with one.
Yeah. When it's a heavy smoke smell, grow the fuck up.
I just
Wash your hands.
vaping's in these days for a reason, guys.
I bet all the DARE officers were like coke addicts or something. You guys remember fucking DARE? What happened to that shit? Didn't
Yeah.
fucking
Oh my
work, I
gosh.
tell you. Fuck me.
I saw a TikTok of a guy who was like, what's the biggest lie you were told as a kid? And he was like, that I would be saying no to people who offer me drugs. Almost
Also-
no one offers me drugs.
No, the biggest lie that we were told is that people were just going to be offering us free drugs
Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
time
But most
That-
of the time I have to ask for drugs. No one's offering them
and
to
pay
me.
for them. Fucking pissing me
yeah,
off.
what the fuck, dude?
Just so funny.
Yeah, I have to like seek out people to buy heroin, and it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's awful, really. I started cutting my nails. I mean, that's how hard it is on these streets.
Dare vintage Dare like t-shirts.
Worth
People
it.
pay some money for
Yeah.
them.
I'll believe it.
Yeah.
The only people who get that are just like, oh, ironically, like,
For
like
sure.
that,
Yes.
right?
Oh, absolutely.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
Well, we saw a band. Oh shit, I can't remember. It was a small one at Turntable not too long ago, and he had a Gold's Gym shirt, and I was like, "Holy
That's
shit!"
awesome.
It was so vintage. It was so cool.
That's cool.
And he had cut it off, so it was just like a cut off Gold's Gym shirt. It was awesome.
Oh,
You know what?
fuck.
Speaking of bands, Mom and I counted. There were 20 bands along the entire route
That's so
that we
cool.
did. just spaced out.
Yep.
It was awesome.
Where we were at like the 2.5, 3 mile marker, there was this group of little, like probably 9, 10-year-olds cheerleaders.
There were cheerleaders
It
too.
was so precious.
It was awesome.
And they're like, go runners, go. I mean, I could have just watched them. They were so excited, and they had little buckets that they would sit on.
That's cute.
It was so sweet.
There were cheerleaders all throughout. There were at least 4 sets of cheerleaders, and they all had different things on too. Like there was one set of cheerleaders that had little cowboy hats on. Another one just had their uniforms on. There was a neon.
There was a lady who had a fucking sign that says, run if you think I'm sexy. People would just like pretend to run right in front of her. You'd be, wah! You know. Yeah,
there were a couple people that had posters that said worst parade ever. I thought that was hilarious.
That is funny.
That was funny. And there was another one that I had saw that said, you think this is hard? Well, therapy was an option too. I thought that was hilarious.
There was one right next to us that said, you run better than the government. And there was there was one girl that like straight up, like as she's running, I love your sign.
Yeah. I saw someone who had that sign, so I wonder if she had moved then.
No,
later on.
It's definitely one that you see on social media. Like it's a fun one.
I mean,
but
fair. Well, either way, I know that I saw that sign as well, not by you guys.
Melanie sign was si se puede. Like you can do it.
Yeah.
I had to ask her.
Did you really?
Yeah, all right.
Julia, si se puede.
I think I had to ask.
Si se puede.
But people
Hey, they're a quarter
loved
Mexican.
it. I know.
We're quarter Mexican. Julia doesn't speak any Spanish.
Don't tell that Trump's gonna see this and we're gonna be gone.
I know. I'm
but
American.
people loved it.
I bet.
Absolutely loved it. And Melanie, I think this is reverse racism because anyone that was a little bit brown, she was like, like shaking it at me. She goes, if they can't read this, that's a problem.
They probably can't.
It was so funny, but people were like repeating it back. They loved it.
Well, there was one that said, run, bendejo, run.
Oh, that's, yeah.
But run was in English. Like normally it would have been corro. I can spell it better than I can say it. Corre.
Well, you're not Sheila. That 1,500 days on Duolingo.
Man, I wish. Good for her for being consistent.
Yeah, I guess she still can't speak Spanish.
I know she
She can't. Oh
probably
my God.
understand it though.
I'm like, I don't give a
Yeah.
shit how many
Yeah.
days you have.
I feel like there's a difference. Like people just who understand and they just can't.
That is the
say it
difference
either.
because I can hear people talk and I can pick up a lot of what they say, but
yeah, saying it is different.
like when I have patients who come to work that only speak Spanish, I instantly joke with them in Spanish.
Oh, yeah. You're like, you just
That's
let
your
them know
favorite
that I'm
joke.
cool.
It's my favorite joke. It helps break the ice for them. You know how uncomfortable
I'm a
it
safe
is?
white person.
Yeah. You know how uncomfortable it is to like be somewhere and
Oh
know
my
that people
gosh.
don't speak your language.
At a
Yeah.
hospital alone.
And
That's
then it's a
freaky as
hospital
fuck.
too.
And then they have to be like, wow, I can't talk shit in front of this nurse.
Dude, we
Well,
started,
they still
we started
could.
watching The Pit.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And one of the story problems was they couldn't find out what language this lady was speaking. Like, fucking Google Translate and
Yeah.
then say something.
That's
and
what-
then
Yep.
it's
Trav
over.
was like, couldn't they Google Translate? I was like, yep, that's exactly what I would do.
For real.
Oh,
They had
Using
to-
resources?
They had to do a map. Like, where
pulled
I'm
up a-
here. Where are you from? Oh, and that's how they found out
Oh,
in the
that's
show.
good television right
It's
there.
so fucking funny.
That would just
now that I'm
piss me
thinking about it. Just that one. That part was
just that part.
the worst. Everything else was fine.
Honestly, we only watched the first episode. It was a very good medical show.
Yeah.
Like that's what I told Trav. I mean, I laughed a couple times.
It was funny.
I said so far that it was funny to me as a medical person.
Yeah.
I don't feel like Travis laughed as much as I did.
It's not trying to be a sitcom though. It's not.
No,
Scrubs.
it's yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
It can never be.
It was just like
Dude.
it was just showing what an emergency room is like.
Yeah.
And in the
It
hospital.
was
And
good.
I was like, man, that was pretty spot on for
All
what
right.
I do know. But for
So-
the mini marathon today,
Kayla, we've heard enough of your stories.
well, no, I'm continuing. After the mini marathon, they offered to do a post run cool down, and like they had a little mini 30-minute like stretch and walk today.
That's awesome.
Downtown, which I thought was cool because the night of the mini, they have what's called the Rev, and it's just a benefit for IU Health. Funny enough,
We
fun-
go there a lot.
we go there a lot.
We've donated.
Yeah, time.
I've donated my kidney to science.
Fucking A, man. But it's like a bunch of different restaurants come and you pay for the ticket, and it's, I guess, cocktail, semi-formal. But you wear race stuff because it's one of the race things. So we dropped my mom and stepdad off, and he had a little checkered bow tie, and
That's
my mom's dress was
awesome.
black and white. It looked really fun, and they said like St. Elmo's was there, and just some of the more nicer restaurants.
Your parents love.
So I thought that was
May.
cool.
They
Yeah.
love
Oh,
ra-
for
Eric
sure.
loves racing too.
He's
Like, that's
always
his
loved
thing.
racing, which
He
is
loves
so
Indiana,
awesome.
dude. He's such an Indiana boy.
He's a
he
Hoosier.
really is.
Hoosier.
He wears overalls, for goodness sake.
Right.
Yeah.
But one of the things that we had talked about, it happened in April, but still it's like the appetizer for May.
I'm not ready for it.
Really?
No, because I have facts I want to
Fine.
say.
Okay, say your facts.
Okay, so there are 20,000 participants in the mini marathon.
And it sold out this year.
Yep. And next year it's the 50th year running. So
All right, I'll do it again.
you're going to need to get tickets early because it's 1,000% going to sell out anytime it's like a mile marker for
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah.
So I just wanted to give you a heads up for that one.
I wasn't going to do it again.
Okay, I'm totally cool with that. You just
Okay.
want to cheer with us?
Yes.
I want to. So
I would rather
bad.
do that.
I have never in my life would I think that cheering on
so
runners
fun.
would be fun. It's one of the highlights of my year.
Can I just tell you, as a runner, it helps so much.
So it's really precious that people,
Yeah.
well, they'll like thank people.
Yeah.
They're like, thank you.
Yeah.
It's so cool. But
it helps. Anyway.
you want to know what pissed me off? We have fucking police officers everywhere, which
Yes.
is, you know, I mean,
Yeah.
there has to be a surplus of them.
Oh, yeah.
Block off streets for the safety.
Mm-hmm.
They're just sitting there collecting their OT. They're absolute assholes, like more than usual. I'm like,
Really?
oh my
that
gosh.
sucks.
They don't want to help because they need to direct like these streets.
Yeah.
They will not talk to you. They'll be like, yo, gotta turn around. I'm like, okay, whatever. That's not what pissed me off though. They're sitting there. They're not clapping. They're not doing anything. And some of the runners were going up, shaking their hand. And they would be like, they're acknowledging them. And we're going insane over here cheering. Nothing. I don't need a thank you for cheering, but let me tell you, they fucking don't need their hand
Yeah.
shook when they're collecting a paycheck.
Yeah, they're getting paid to be there.
Oh, it was very annoying.
Yeah.
But so with those participants, people from all 50 states and over 15 countries.
Oh, that's cool.
And I didn't know this, but voted by Runner's World, it's one of America's most iconic races.
I did not know that.
And I think it's just because, like you said, there's like an after party.
Yeah.
They have all these events.
Yeah.
And people that love racing, there's all this stuff.
It kickstarts
So
it.
it absolutely does.
It was cool.
It's really cool.
Well, and in the little post-party, that's hard to say, the post-party area.
PP.
Yeah, there were a bunch of food trucks, and like on my bib number, I got a little free beer,
Oh, that's right.
which was, that was cool too. I had told the lady when she was checking my ID, I said, I don't even drink, but I earned this beer. And I'm glad I said that to her though, because she was like, oh, we have NA.
Oh, that's really neat. Good for them.
Okay, that's awesome. Yep, I
Yep.
want that.
Good for them.
Because I was getting my fucking free beer no matter what. It's like, which, I mean, we all knew it was only going to be like a 4-ounce pour anyway, which is what it was.
Mm-hmm.
So I was okay with that. But then when she said that, I was like, I want that one.
That's really cool.
My mom is so funny because they called it zero. I knew the zero meant NA, but
Mm-hmm.
my mom thought the zero meant 0 calories. So she had already grabbed her
Oh.
beer, and then she was like, I know I have one, but can I have that
Yeah.
one?
Jen, no one said it was 0 calories.
No one said it was 0 calories.
Who told you that?
It's 0 alcohol.
No one said the yogurt was free calories. Or calorie free, whatever.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, now we can talk about Kickstart. I just thought that was really cool because that's
No,
a ton
that
of
is
people.
cool.
So cool.
So when we went to go pick up my packet with my running bib number in it, they had a giant map and it had pins, and you could say, this is where I'm from. So they
Oh,
had a
that's
big
neat.
one of Indiana, but then they had a world one too.
That's so cool.
I mean, and there was someone all the way from California, and then there was one that we saw that was just like all the way off to the side, like way, it was in the ocean basically.
yeah, they're from the ocean.
And we were like,
Probably
Hawaii?
from Mexico.
And that's,
That's where that's where it was.
oh no, I was thinking of the other one that was like way down.
Do
There
you
was another
Outer
one.
space, probably.
I don't care where they came from as long as they came here legally.
That, you know what? That's the only thing that matters in my life.
That's right. And that our
Holy
Uber
shit.
drivers finally speak English again.
We're not twitching from politics at all. So 2 weeks before May starts, IU College does the Little 5, which Julia's brother Justin actually used to ride in with his fraternity.
What's cool is that you can still be an alcoholic and and still be able to participate in
Still
that.
be able to participate.
But for real though, that's like insane that he did it.
Oh, it's all. Oh my gosh.
So
It's a cool event.
It was so cool, and it was cool that
Wait, what is Little 5?
So Little 5 is it's basically to simulate. It's like a bicycle, an actual bike.
Yeah, literally a bicycle.
To like simulate to kickstart for the Indy 500.
It's so cool.
So I didn't know that it was like teams of 4 people.
Oh,
So I had no idea how many people it was.
Okay, yeah.
Sponsored by Red Bull.
Because it gives you wings.
They go faster.
So the men's is 200 laps.
Okay.
Which is what the Indy 500 is too.
Yes.
But this is only 50 miles.
Okay.
And then the women's, because they're not as strong and
Obviously.
they can't, they don't have
Women
the
can't do
stamina.
it.
Theirs is 100 laps and it's 25 miles.
That makes sense. Girls can't get it done.
Nah. But when we went, what were we, sophomores in high school,
Yeah,
I think?
we were in high school.
And I felt so cool. Because
It was so neat.
We went to the frat house.
Oh,
Justin
And-
gave us some t-shirts to put on. That way we were like in his colors.
Yep. And it was, this is also awesome. The frat house got shut down for a really long time because they were buck wild.
I don't think it's a fraternity anymore
So
at IU.
I heard like it was coming back, but very not the same vibes.
Yeah.
They were absolutely wild. And they had this guy, they're just getting fucked up all in the yard. And there's just this old dude playing bagpipes. They hired him just to play bagpipes for like hours.
That's what he was supposed to do.
It was awesome.
It was so insane. That was my first true experience of a house party.
That
Dude.
was the first time I drank was in that frat house.
I believe that. Oh my gosh.
hey, how old are you guys?
Old enough.
yeah.
Old enough to what? Old enough to party.
Dude, my neighbor that lived behind my parents had the bagpipe. Like, he would have people come over with bagpipes and like walk down behind everyone's backyard and back and forth, just doing bagpipe shit
How long?
for a while.
For just
That's weird.
a random day?
Just I don't know what it was for, but they would do it every year.
That's kind
Maybe
of
it was 4th of July. It could have been 4th of
Oh,
July.
okay. I was
That's
thinking
fun.
like once
No,
a week.
no one had fences,
Yeah.
so they had enough backyards where they could just a group of them walk. I don't know. It's what they did. It was so weird.
that
No,
is
that
weird,
feel- that
but it's
feels
kind of
less
cool.
weird.
Maybe they were practicing for the 4th of July parade
Yeah.
or something. That could have been it. I don't know. But there was bagpipes, and that's what they did.
Also,
Trav, in my mind,
you
they
know
did
that's-
it like every month.
every
Maybe.
Tuesday at 8. But to them, they're like, yeah, this is a community.
It was so fucking random.
That is hilarious.
My bagpipe pals.
Dude, should we start with, should we do Carb Day?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say the big events that even if you aren't into sports and cars and whatnot, you know about the mini marathon in Indy. And then you know about Carb Day and you know about Race Day. Those are like the 3 things you know.
And carb days on Friday.
Yes. So Carb Day is the Friday before the race. So it's, Friday, Saturday, the race is on Sunday, and it's always the Sunday before Memorial Day. Always.
And if you drink, this is
your event,
this
baby.
is your Christmas.
Yes.
You're happy. You're
Holy
happy to be in
shit.
Speedway, Indiana.
It's
I'm
crazy.
serious. It's
and
real.
also, remember Speedway used to be just a shithole.
Uh-huh.
And
Not anymore. It's
Then
nice.
now, if you rent out your house for like that or
Oh,
whatever, Airbnb it, you can pay for your mortgage for like 6 months.
Oh, yeah.
It's insane.
I have a high school friend that lives like right on the corner of where the RVs come to camp. They charge $40 for people to park. And I mean, her husband is so good at it now that he's willing to park your car for you so that you can
Oh,
get
yeah.
in and out easier. It's just awesome.
Also, that's so much trust giving someone your
Oh,
keys.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Good on him, but that would be tough.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be damned if someone fucks up my 2014 no hubcap Toyota Corolla.
This is it's all I've got. Oh, that was one of the other things too. There were a lot of giveaways at the little convention when we went to go pick up my stuff. I said, Trav, we're entering some of these giveaways. And one of them was for a free Chevy.
And
So
now,
win a car.
now you're
win a
on a
car.
spam list.
Well, and they had text messaged him right as we walked in. He goes, they're already fucking texting me.
Yep.
They texted me the next day and I didn't respond. And then she messaged me again, and it was just like, hey, I'm just wondering if you were actually interested in a car or if it was just for the contest. I said, I don't actually need a new car, but if I win a new car, I obviously needed a new car.
Yeah.
That
Right.
was the response I gave her. And she was
Yeah.
like, okay, thanks for telling me. And she hasn't bugged me again.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
I was like, I appreciate that
For
a lot.
sure.
Thank you.
But
I just wanted a new car.
text back to confirm I'm still in the drawing, please.
I still win, right?
But does that mean I win?
If you won a car on a game show, are you keeping the car?
Yes.
Or you're not gonna just take, because can't you take the cash instead?
Like the same amount of cash?
Because I know you have to pay the taxes on it.
Yeah.
Which people complain about that. I'm like, it's a free card and you pay taxes.
All you did was pay taxes?
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
That I literally said that because my mom was like, really? I said, yeah, Jen, if all I have to pay is taxes for a new car, your girl is getting close to needing a new car.
100%.
What was that show called with Bob Barker?
Price is Right.
Price is Right, baby.
Come on down.
The price is right.
And then towards the end, because he was getting so old, because people would just like run and hug him, he had to, yeah.
COVID.
Our,
No.
our next episode, we're going to be talking about
Game shows. No.
like Maury, Jerry Springer's
Yeah.
like talk
Kind
shows,
of like
basically.
trash
shows.
TV.
Yeah,
Trash and talk.
basically.
Yep.
Does that
And
mean we can include Dr. Phil?
yes,
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Okay, good.
We're going to talk about all that shit.
But you know what's really cool that Bob Barker did? He would always promote to spay and neuter your pets.
That's cool.
And I loved it. That was something he constantly,
Yeah.
because I'm constantly on shelter websites crying my fucking eyes
Yep.
out. And I'm
Why
like,
do you do that to yourself?
because
what the fuck?
they're so sweet. And
I know.
She's an animal lover.
I know,
I
but it's
actually-
fucking hard, dog.
there was this dog named Ned.
Oh,
He was
Ned.
so precious. He was a pit bull. So this is terrible that I did it. I emailed him like, hey, I would love some details on him. I knew he was good with dogs. It was like, is he good with cats? Their response was, we don't do animal like greetings on site. That would be something like that you'd have to do on your own post adoption.
That's not what I asked.
And that is just creating this vicious cycle.
Yeah.
Like if this dog I bring home kills my fucking cat,
I'm not keeping him.
Oh, yeah.
why would you not want to set it up for the most success?
Yeah.
And they're like, you only meet the dog like right before you adopt it. I'm like,
Yeah, if you want them or not, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
it was like,
What?
this is really sad.
Yeah, that is sad.
And because I've been trying to get on like a volunteer.
Yeah.
and they're not accepting volunteers right now.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well, because you have to be trained before.
Sure.
And they're not. I'm like,
Yeah. That's so crazy.
I would, especially if I was volunteering there, I'd be donating. I would be bringing in so much stuff.
Absolutely.
Why would you not want as many
You would be
volunteers?
the perfect person for it.
Yeah, I would probably.
I think you'd end up adopting a
I
couple
would-
things.
Oh yeah, you should not do it.
I know. I know.
That's just bad. That's a bad call.
I think it would be okay to be someone who like helps walk those dogs.
Yeah.
But again, they're not accepting those volunteers right now.
I thought that was so interesting
man,
and just really fucking sad.
That's
That
so
is sad.
fucking sad.
Do you remember seeing that thing? It was a couple years ago where there was a shelter. It was during like higher COVID times where you could like rent a dog
Yes.
from the shelter. That way the dogs would get exercise. You would get extra,
And
but you're
they-
still social distancing.
And they had a little vest that you can do, and it's like rent me.
Yeah.
In college, we had.
That's so cool.
It was like every couple months they would have a rent me thing, and
That's so neat.
I think I only paid like $10. I would take this dog 2 hours. I went all
Yeah.
around campus. I went back to my apartment. I was like playing with it.
Aw.
And it was just to get them socialized.
Yeah.
And it was
That's
just
so smart.
absolutely incredible.
Amazing.
I actually have a picture. It was a little beagle.
Aw,
I love
that's
it.
so cute. See,
Yeah.
that's cute. That's something I would be okay with
It
doing.
was amazing.
Get a dog, go for a walk at a park, and then take
Yeah.
it back.
Yep.
I don't actually want a dog,
Fuck
but I
them
would walk a
cats.
dog.
Fuck them kitties. They don't need to go for walks.
Babies,
Fuck
I
them.
know.
My kitties will not wear a harness for anything.
But they don't leave your yard.
Well, one of them does.
Not as much.
Yeah, one of them leaves the yard. Man,
Toby, right?
No, well, not anymore because Toby knows he's not going to get treats. I got that
Oh.
motherfucker trained. He knows if he leaves his yard, he's not getting a treat.
Fucking
He
sweet
knows.
little baby boy.
He loves treats.
He does not like if he wants to go from the backyard to the front yard. He like looks at me before he does it so that he knows that I'm watching him.
Can I go, Mom?
Can I do that? And then he'll
He
come.
does like wait for permission sometimes.
He
It's so
does.
fucking funny.
And he goes right back to the next door. Like if he goes from the front to the back, he'll be sitting at the back door like, I didn't run away. I'm right here.
Sweet baby.
He understands English.
He's fucking smart, man. But what's our next event?
Well, May Day.
May Day.
It's a concert. Well, it used to be a concert. I don't think they're doing it anymore.
don't think
But
they
it
do
was
either.
hosted by a local rock radio station, X103. And every May would be
X103.
like alternative rock bands would
right.
show up. Like I saw Breaking Benjamin, 3 Days Grace. I think Chevelle one year. I told you about that.
Yeah, it's
So cool.
It's like a mini festival. And,
Basically,
yeah. I mean, that's what it was.
There might have been like 2 stages set up. I can't remember, honestly.
Where was it at? Do you remember that?
Deer Creek.
Okay. Yeah.
At the time, Verizon Wireless.
So we went through. It's Deer Creek, Verizon.
Clips.
Yeah, that's such a tough word.
That
for me
one's
to
hard.
Say.
Yeah.
Clipsh. Yeah, that one's hard.
Eclipse.
And then it was Ruoff Home Mortgage Music Center. Now it's Ruoff Music Center.
They shortened it to make it easier.
Just say Ruoff, you
Just say
fucking
Ruoff.
assholes.
Which is a great company, by the way.
It
Yeah,
is.
it
I
is a
hope
great
with home
company.
lending.
Yep.
And they hosted for all their employees. They rented. I mean, it's their facility, but still, they had to rent it out.
Yeah.
All of Ruoff just for friends and family, and they got Flow Rida.
It's so
That
awesome.
was so cool. We got to see it, and it was an absolute blast.
Letting people come up on the stage, that's neat.
It was so crazy.
I mean, that's so fun.
And my mom said, "Yeah, they're like Flo Rita's gonna be here." I'm like, bless your heart.
Rita. She sings the most beautiful poetry.
Oh my gosh.
Very sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carb Day is the Friday before the race. So Carb Day is when all the cars do their practice laps,
Yep.
basically, so they can get used to being on the track and
It's like the kickstart to
It
the
is
race.
to that whole race weekend. That is what it is.
And I know Carb Day for me, it would be going to the concert that
Yes,
night.
yep.
So we looked up who's playing.
Yeah.
Brett Michaels, and I didn't know who it was.
Isn't it country?
No.
He's
Oh.
I mean,
was
he might
the
be now. I
lead
don't know.
singer of Poison.
80s metal
Stop
hair
it.
band. Yeah.
He
Every
and he goes, "Oh yeah, he was on a TV, like a reality TV show. He was crazy.
Oh my
VH1 back in
word.
the day had the hits.
VH1.
They did.
Those were the best.
Just
Oh my
trash.
gosh.
I know.
Awful.
Vern Troyer fucking pissing in the middle of the fucking corner. He's
Gosh.
mini me from Austin Powers.
All right, so first I want to see that show. I've been
Okay.
wanting to watch it again. Movie, sorry. Okay, so he was on the show Rock of Love and Masked Singer, which is hilarious.
No one watches that,
But-
but 80-year-olds.
The best,
Sorry if you watched that.
he won Celebrity Apprentice in 2010.
Was that like one of the first or second seasons?
Probably.
Right?
I mean, so
Wow.
that means he met President Trump.
Missed
got it in,
opportunity.
dude.
It's all I'm
You're
gonna say. You,
fired.
you take it for what
Wasn't
that
it
means.
this? You fired.
You're fired.
Isn't that what he did?
I don't remember actually. I don't
Oh,
remember.
yeah.
I
that.
thought he
something
did it
like-
like that.
You fired.
You fired.
You're fired. You're my number one customer.
Gosh.
I do
Let's
it.
move away from Arnold. And
No,
No.
no,
No.
Better than Trump.
Arnold, let's smoke some stogie.
So the Saturday before the race is called Legends Day.
Mm-hmm.
That is when all the concerts used to happen, but so many people will start drinking on
The
Carb
Red
Day.
Jaguars. Legends of the Hidden Temple.
We got it.
We got it.
Your
Did you get
family
it?
calls you that? Who does?
Continue.
That
should
makes
tell them to stop.
that makes sense though, because people got too fucked up.
Yeah. And so then they weren't coming to the race, so they moved it
Yep.
to Carb Day.
Okay, I can relate to that. I honestly, still to this day, I don't know if I got roofied or if I just drank too much. But I do. I could barely walk out, and then Kaylee we had to take one of those like bicycle things to the car.
Yeah.
I went back to my place and I slept until 7 p.m. the next day. Like it was
Holy
just
shit.
and I was looking at videos, classic, like the you just that shame you have to
Yeah.
relive. This guy and I are like, he is like all American flag. We're like, have those bead necklaces. We're just like sharing it. I'm that close to him and I take his drink and I'm drinking a stranger's drink. Like just fucking dumb.
Fuck.
Yeah.
You might have been roofied, dude.
And
You might have been roofied.
At that point, I have no idea like how much I drank and it was that. So that's a great decision that they moved it.
So basically what I'm saying.
People go hard. Also, why was I going that hard for Train?
I don't
That's
fucking
who was
know.
performing.
Fucking Train. And we're back from the bathroom break. Brought to you by Travis's singular cancer. I fucked it up.
Singular kidney cancer.
Words are hard.
They are. And you're dumb.
I heard that if you stutter, people are more likely to like you.
Yeah, that's that cricket in your brain.
Oh, yeah.
Robbie.
I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
dude.
That's a deep cut to an early episode.
A few episodes back. We're
Yeah.
going to talk about the rookie run. What's the rookie run?
So the mini marathon happened the first weekend of May. The rookie run is for kids, and it's the second weekend of May.
I didn't know that.
And it's down by the circle, and then they block the whole circle off, and they have Kids Day. There's all kinds of blow-ups and different games and temporary tattoos, just all the stuff, snacks.
That's fun.
But the kids run, I think there's a mile if you're fourth grader up, and then everything else is less than a mile for the kids. But I remember doing it as a kid,
That's
which is just
so
kind of fun.
Just being downtown as a kid is
Yeah.
a blast.
True.
Because anytime you're downtown as a kid, it's like you're doing something.
Yep.
Downtown used to feel magical when I was a kid.
Going to Circle Center Mall,
Yeah.
the fucking best. Oh, they have a whole plan to renovate that right
That's
now.
what I was going to say.
Yep, it got bought.
It's supposed to become apartments, I think.
So crazy.
Which is crazy.
So when I first heard that, I assumed that they would just turn each store and
like
unit.
yeah.
They're like tearing it down. It's
Oh.
very, yeah. I just
Oh.
assumed they would, save money, use the resources
Yeah.
that are there.
Wouldn't that be so fucking cool? Your apartment's a fucking old, like,
It sounds
JCPenney's
awesome.
or something. I don't fucking know.
Yes. And
That sounds amazing.
Whatever.
even like, okay, cool. Turn into condos. You can own
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You want to own one level of what Carson's used to be.
That sounds amazing.
But
That sounds so crazy.
it
That's
is.
so cool.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. It was so huge
It was
when that came
huge.
to Indy.
Yep.
And now it's
Now it's not there.
and now they're gonna tear that down, spend more money. It makes me sick.
Yeah.
Dude, humans are so wasteful.
So wasteful.
Yeah.
It's insane how wasteful humans are.
Also, they can get more money per month.
Mm-hmm. Because it will be new and
Yeah.
renovated.
Also, turn it into fucking homeless. Like,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
do a center.
shelter.
Yeah.
Hey, you can't be homeless in Indianapolis anymore.
No.
Yeah.
Get
It's
the,
one
get
of
the fuck out of here. But don't go anywhere into the white neighborhoods. What are they called? Suburbs.
Suburbs.
There you go. Suburbs.
Subaru.
Subaru.
Yeah.
That's a lesbian neighborhood if it's a Subaru.
It's being criminalized to be homeless in
Yeah.
Indiana.
That's the rookie run.
Fucked up. It is.
It is. It's fucked up.
And that's the rookie
But
run.
May is, we have a lot of birthdays in May.
Yes, we do.
Right.
In our family, lots of May birthdays. So it starts with Justin, which is Julia's brother. I almost
Yeah.
said sister.
He's trans.
If he wants to be. But
We love him.
But he's not, so. And then Julia's birthday is Cinco de Mayo.
Great birthday.
It is a great birthday.
Yep.
And then Ethan is May 12th,
Yep.
which always happens to fall around Mother's Day.
I know. Poor
God
poor
bless him.
guy.
Yeah.
And he tries so hard not to like take away.
He does try really hard.
Yeah.
Good job, buddy.
I
Good
know.
job.
Sweet soul.
Yeah. And then, at least for me, my stepbrother from my dad's side, his birthday is the day before my birthday. So May 17, and then I am May 18.
Yeah.
And then Ethan's mom is May 23rd.
It's crazy.
Yep.
A lot of family birthdays, dude. in
There's
May.
so many May birthdays in general.
Yeah.
So many. Well, because then in Travis's friend group,
Yeah, Matt.
his best friend's birthday is the same as mine.
That's
Same
so
day.
fun.
Yeah.
And then Nick, who's been on the show before,
Mhm.
his birthday, I want to say, is the 12th or the 14th. And
Can't
then
remember.
Purdy, your guys' friend, maybe he's
Yeah.
the
It
14th.
doesn't matter. We got a
doesn't
lot
matter.
of friends that are in May.
So we've had like a May birthday party before with Travis's friends and then us.
Yeah.
That we were there.
Yeah.
Where we all had a party and like
Yep.
had a bonfire.
Yeah.
Good times.
I mean, just a lot of birthdays in
It
May.
is. It is fun.
May is a good month for us. It's just
all-
Yeah.
fun.
it's filled with shit.
Yeah.
Not in a
There's
good way. In a good
constantly
way.
something going on.
And it's fun to do celebrations with multiple people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Because I just sometimes think it's weird to just,
Be
it's
the
just
only
uncomfortable
one.
to just
Yeah.
celebrate yourself.
Yeah.
So, but when you're doing it as a group, one, you get more people
Yes.
and you're just like, wow, you came for me.
You're here for me.
You're my brother's friend and you came here for my birthday. Yeah. It's fun. Yeah. You guys, they didn't come for me.
No, it's fine. No one needs friends. No
Fuck
friends.
them friends.
Birthdays are just fun.
And then the Legends Day, that was the other thing I was going to say. So on Saturday, the day before the race, there's always a parade that's downtown.
Mm-hmm.
I knew there was one other thing I forgot to say about Legends Day.
Yeah.
That was the other thing. And then race day, it's Sunday.
With Legends
Let's go
Day,
racing.
too, they straight up downtown put up bleachers, metal bleachers.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh,
Yep.
that's cool.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
It
Well, you
is.
can actually see.
Oh, and they fill up.
Oh,
I
yeah.
bet.
Dude,
But it takes away so much parking.
May and Indy, it's just fucking cool.
It is
Yep.
popping down here. We
And
have a huge Mountain Dew on our JW Marriott building,
Oh,
which is
yeah.
like super cool looking.
It is cool.
It's like a huge mirror, like a blue mirror.
On a beautiful, like blue, cloudy day.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
That's why I love going to the Indy 11 games because you can just see from the fan section just in downtown Indy. And that's like
Yep.
one of the main buildings, dude. It's fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
And then they'll put a huge one of Taylor Swift when she comes. Check.
That's what I was going to say on the side of it. It's the one side has the big Mountain Dew that you said. And then on the short side, it says green means go. And I was like, well, that's just clever.
Yeah.
That's so
is.
smart.
Indy 500.
My friend Katie and I did a Segway tour. You can do those in downtown Indy, in case you're wondering. We did one once, though, just like for fun, something to do. And we learned
fun.
that the reason that the JW is that shade of blue is because it's supposed to mirror the sky to make you feel happy. That's one
It
of the
does.
things that I learned.
People love it.
Oh, yeah.
It's a cool building.
Also, Indiana's one of the states that has the most memorials. It's like top 3 or top 5
We have part of 9/11.
memorial.
Just part.
It's part of it.
We have cool.
One of the buildings.
We care.
One of the posts or something, yeah.
We have really
Yeah.
cool museums, like the Idleljorg and
The State
The State
Museum.
Museum, all right there. And I just recently found out you can check out, like from public libraries, tickets, like passes there.
Oh, I forgot that was a thing.
It's
yeah.
amazing. Yeah.
Cool.
Because they're kind of, I mean, not super,
Yeah.
but like $18 is kind of expensive.
Well, especially these days when I need to be able to buy food.
Yeah. And if you're taking the kids, that adds up.
Yeah, so it's worth having a public library card. It really is.
Yeah, absolutally. And
Even
just
if you
support your
don't
public
read,
libraries.
It's still good. It's still good to have a library card.
I read on my phone every day.
Oh, do you? What are you reading?
I read the New York Times
Do you?
every day.
What,
Yep.
Wait, what was your brother talking about? The coffee thing
Oh,
that he does
it's
every
called
day?
Morning Brew.
Morning brew.
The Morning
You heard
Brew.
this?
No, but when Travis and I thought that we were just going to start a podcast, we were going to call it Not My Morning Brew, which is really funny.
Yeah.
Well,
Anyway, the Morning Brew actually exists. What is that?
it's just like a news source.
That's
like there's
cool.
a thing called like the Skim.
Yes, that
and
I
it-
know.
So it's kind of like that. It just.
Okay.
But I am subscribed to it because Justin really wanted this tote. So he's like, "Hey, will you subscribe?" And so I'll sometimes click on those, but I'm a New York Times girl.
That's fair. That's fair.
But New York Times is pretty political,
Yeah, it is.
where
That's hard.
the Morning Brew isn't.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah, it will just like say fun things.
Yeah.
But it was really sweet that Jen and Eric got him
Yeah,
that
that's
shirt.
So fun.
They got him one?
Yeah, because
Oh.
no one knew what it was.
Yeah. Huh.
And it was a Morning Brew T-shirt.
Yeah.
That's
so
really cool.
Yeah, it was very cute. Okay, JW Marriott.
Yeah.
They have the best landscape rocks. They're like dark black charcoal
Oh.
and they're so smooth. I take one every single time. And I feel like that's appropriate if I take one because I'm not taking in bulk, but you know,
You're just
so
borrowing.
just burn it.
Yeah.
And
You're
I
just trying to have feel good.
treasure them too. But yeah, they're so smooth. They are the best rocks.
You are a rock girl.
Oh,
So
through
funny.
and through.
You're
I
a
fucking
rock
love
girly.
it.
Hi, sis.
Yeah,
Nice
but
to
I
see
think
ya.
the people need to know that. Don't take them though.
Hey, don't take the rocks. That way Julia can keep taking
Yes,
the rocks. Okay.
exactly.
You know what's really funny? Someone in our neighborhood got rocks and a bunch of them spilt. And I go on walks a lot. I took a tote with me once and I collected a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Travis's parents have like one spot in their driveway because it's gravel that had kind of like dipped a little bit. And I was like, I'm just going to dump these right in this little dip. Let's fill that little mini hole
So
in for
funny, dude.
free.
It's nature. I went
Yeah.
canoeing or kayaking a couple years ago with my friend Alani.
Yeah.
And I got all of these really beautiful, like huge flat rocks so we could paint them.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, perfect. This is like a natural little canvas.
yeah.
Well, we were drinking a little too heavy. And I was like, we had all this stuff and I was sticking them in my swimsuit.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like front and the back
Oh,
because we
no.
didn't have as much arms to carry. And I leaned down to pick something up and it was so heavy that I like just like fell backwards.
Oh shit!
That's how many rocks I had. Yeah. I still
the rock
yes,
collector,
I
man.
fucking love it. But I still have them for us so we can do it.
oh my gosh, that's amazing.
That was one of our favorite fucking Sunday fun days. Was painting on the rocks, right?
It was a blast. We
painting
would-
on rocks.
I think we would
Yeah.
set a timer for 5 minutes, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
And then we would all do
Just
whatever.
pass it to the
and
next
we would
person.
just switch.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then just keep going.
fucking
Oh.
so much fun.
Especially because if you don't know what you're going to do,
Yeah,
the other person, or you have an
Yeah.
idea and the other person takes it somewhere else. Oh, it's a blast.
It's
So
so,
cool.
much fun.
The one that, the last one that we had made, it's outside. Still, the paint is still like,
That's cool.
I didn't even seal it. I couldn't
Yeah.
believe it.
yeah,
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
fucking hey, dude.
Yeah, I took a chance though. That was dumb. Paid off.
Took a risk
Yeah.
in it. It was worth it.
Yeah, which is why my favorite part of May.
Is painting rocks.
Okay, so the
Yeah.
grand finale.
The race itself.
Mm-hmm.
People come and camp like that whole week. There's campgrounds
The
right
Coke
outside.
fields.
Is that what it's called? The Coke fields?
Yeah, because
That's
the
awesome.
Coke factory's like right there. Or at
Oh,
least it
that
used to
makes
be.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's always just food trucks just lined up right outside of the track.
Oh.
And I mean, that is what you do. We've gone and done that too on a Saturday where we just go and we just walk and people are just hanging out. You can walk up to almost anyone's house and they're having a party.
Oh yeah,
Just right there by the track.
and everyone is so friendly.
And
Like,
everyone is so friendly.
because you guys are all there for the common theme. They
Yep.
want to share their alcohol, which is crazy.
It is. It's the one time you will get offered
yeah,
things.
you want a beer?
You want some substance? We got it.
But it's so close to like the downtown strip for Speedway.
Yeah.
So like those small businesses like Charlie Brown Breakfast
Oh
Place.
my gosh, it does great.
Oh my gosh, you can't find a seat in there.
Which is so awesome for them. That makes me so
Yep.
happy.
But didn't they built like a museum, right?
Yeah.
Right
there's
on
a
the
museum.
edge.
Yep.
And that's just so cool
Yeah.
that it's all right there.
I don't
is
remember
cool.
what it's called, but I know it's like just a little bit down from the Daredevil Brewery.
Yeah, yep.
Oh, okay.
It's got
yeah.
the pizza place on top
Yeah.
of it.
Oh,
What a cool little street.
Yeah.
that
That
what?
pizza place is awesome.
I mean, I wish I knew
I
the
know.
name of it.
The
Above the
breadsticks
go-
are
go-karts.
huge.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
watch go kart.
Yeah.
And they have like a duck pin bowling
It's
thing
so
there.
cool. All
That's
of that
really
was
cool.
neat.
And don't they have like is it not bocce ball? The shuffleboard
Yeah,
thing?
yeah, yes.
Mm,
Whatever
yeah,
that is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What is
So
it called?
so
Fuck.
cool.
I can't.
I don't remember. I'll have to
We
find
did
it.
that
don't know
for
what it's
Jen's
called.
50th birthday,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
Yes.
That's what we did.
That was a blast.
Yeah. But the race itself has also, so there's different seats, obviously. You can sit in the bleachers, there's suites, or there's the snake pit and general admission. So general admission is just like, it's just a big lawn and you're standing, you bring your own seats, whatever. And then there's the snake pit, which is where there's music constantly going on the whole time. And I had never been to the snake pit until last year was the first time I'd ever gone there. And by that time, Travis and I weren't drinking anymore. So we were there purely for the music. And it was like, people are here to get fucked up.
That's all it is.
That is what the snake pit is.
You
People
couldn't-
are here to get fucked up.
Couldn't pay me to go into the snake pit.
Holy
sober.
cow.
Griffin. We saw Griffin there. He was fucking awesome.
Yeah. So Timmy Trumpet is who we saw. That was like a new one that my brother had been really excited about. And what did we say? He was from Australia or somewhere.
He's
Somewhere
from- he's from-
overseas.
yeah, Europe somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere overseas.
Australia.
Overseas?
Yeah,
What?
no,
You don't think he was from
Australia, low on the
Australia?
spectrum?
No, but yeah.
He was from
That's what I was
Austria.
thinking of.
Austria. That's it.
Austria. Oh my gosh.
Whatever.
But
And isn't there a celebrity each year that like starts it?
Yeah. Usually.
Oh, I forgot to look that up.
I know. I
Shoot.
don't know who it is, but
I didn't look that one up.
didn't it?
Adam Driver did it
There
last
you
year,
go.
didn't
Thank
he?
you. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he was last year.
Man, I just want to fuck Adam Driver. He is
He's so
awesome.
handsome.
He is.
He's an attractive guy, but
Okay, so this is the largest sporting event. I don't know in the world or just the US. I'm not sure.
probably just the U.S. Soccer's probably bigger.
Yeah,
I'd say some FIFA
probably.
shit would probably
Yeah.
be the biggest.
Yeah, that's very true.
It's so American of you to assume.
You're right. Well, I just knew that we were the best, so we had to have the largest.
Yeah, that
Obviously,
makes
you've
sense.
seen our president, right?
But yeah, he's dressed as the Pope now. Jesus,
I fucking
Christ.
cannot.
It attracts 300,000 fans.
Wow, that's
That's
awesome.
insane.
That's a
Here in
lot.
Indy. So you're gonna tell me we bring in all that money from that, and Taylor Swift comes in the same 365 days? Man, we're booming.
And we still have potholes.
Fucking
I
Kessler
know.
Boulevard is the worst fucking road
it's
ever.
terrible.
All that fucking money in that fucking area, and that road is so shitty.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Bad.
That's how they keep the hooligans out.
Yeah.
We still come somehow.
Okay, so I didn't know this though. They have 33 drivers.
Oh,
Pretty cool.
yeah.
And Sabode hadn't dated in 33 years, so that's
No.
neat.
So that makes sense.
First time.
And it's again, we kind of said about the about the little 5, it's 200 laps.
Yes, yeah. So,
So-
200 laps, which if you're going to run that track, it's 2.5 miles.
That's awesome.
It's a big track.
It's I just think
You
it's
know what?
so neat that,
That
they
was
include
something
it.
that we saw too with the Rev Foundation fundraiser. They had people driving out on the track that you can pay to get like in the back seat and get to do a lap around the track.
Oh, that is cool.
I mean, it wasn't like one of the professional drivers or anything,
yeah,
you know.
but what a great way to make money too.
that's so cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
That's a neat thing.
And during Christmas time, they have the lights around.
Oh, that's right.
So you get to drive on the track and see
I've
the
never
Christmas.
done that
I
before.
haven't
Cool.
either. I
bet
want
that's
to.
so awesome.
That would be cool. We should try to do that this year.
Yep.
Yeah, $300 for one car.
It is expensive.
I bet.
Yeah.
How many people can we fit in this car to split this up
I was
equally?
just going to say, we're going to borrow Sheila's new Kia.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I volunteer to sit in the trunk in case they count it per person.
That would suck if it was per person.
I mean, that's how
Oh.
drive-ins are. Drive-ins aren't per car; they're per person.
yeah.
I'm just saying.
I understand that because like movie tickets.
Fair. Your ride
That-
is different.
That would piss me off. I feel like I would boycott if it was that.
Yeah.
But you know what else happens in May?
What?
Memorial Day.
Yeah.
That's when most people open up their pools, and I'm very excited for Jen and Eric to open their pool.
Yes, new liner.
Oh my gosh. Travis and I were over there the other day. It is weird to see a pool without a liner. All it is cement.
Cement.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like even in movies, a lot of times it's like when people skateboard in empty pools, it still has the liner on it.
Or it's so smooth because they want
Yeah.
it visually pleasing. and-
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's like, whoa, that's what that looks like under
Yeah.
there. I don't know. It just trips me out to see it.
Man, I will never forget when we were all it was the wine party. We had the wine tasting party.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Out
and
by the pool.
We're all drinking. Eric went to dive, or he did like a little pencil thing, missed the water somehow off the diving board, and his like butt hit the cement, and then he splashed in. And we all were just kind of,
I don't remember that.
what?
No.
Because
We were all in the pool.
and we all were like, oh, but like all kind of giggling.
Because
Yeah.
we're all fucked up.
Yes, and he played it
He
off.
played it off. He played off so
Then
well.
he had to go to bed.
Yeah. He was in so much pain.
Yeah.
We were like, "Where's Eric at? He hurts, so he's going to bed."
I replay that because I feel so bad that like
Yeah.
we're all laughing and yeah,
Guys.
yeah, he got and it was bad.
I don't remember that at
Straight
all.
up onto concrete. Oh yeah.
He has the worst luck with stuff like
I
that.
know. He broke his
That's
wrist.
what I was just going to say. We were on spring break.
It was your first vacation with him.
Yeah. Spring break in Florida, and we went with 2 other families. We all had condos, and a bunch of the boys went to go play basketball, and he went to do like a goofy layup or something silly,
Goofy layup.
and he got hit just right that he fell and broke his fucking wrist.
Wow.
And it was only like day 2 of vacation.
Poor guy.
That
He
would
couldn't get in the
suck.
pool or the ocean the rest of the week.
Sucks so bad.
Oh, Eric, I think maybe you just weren't meant to be athletic. And I love you so much, but
Damn it, can he back up a trailer though?
Oh man.
Tom Petty, where you at, dog?
But
Not here. You're not here no more.
I mean, we ready to talk music?
Oh yeah, we're gonna do the segment. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
What'd you find?
What'd you find?
Yeah.
Okay, you go.
What'd you find?
So what I found this week is Turnstile. It's 2 songs, but the music video is fucking awesome. It's Seeing. I think it's called Seeing and then Bird.
Yes, I think you're right.
Yeah. They're a hardcore band, but they're fucking, the first song, Seeing, is like such a fucking vibe, dude.
Say the name again.
Turnstile.
Turnstile.
And the
Okay.
songs are Seeing and Bird.
It's awesome.
Birds.
Like
Yeah.
scene.
Go check them out, dude. They're
I also
fucking
like the
amazing.
name Turnstile.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fun.
Rolls
And
off
it's
the tongue.
with an I, not a Y.
They're
What?
hardcore and meaning like he's kind of like shout singing, but he's not like full on screaming like in metal. If
Yep.
that makes sense.
I
Yeah.
love being able to yell,
Hear it.
sing.
yeah.
Mhm.
They're
And
amazing.
yes, hear the lyrics.
Yes.
I love yell singing. I love it so
Oh,
much.
it's so fucking good, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Mine wasn't necessarily a song. I found an artist named Rain Paris.
Okay.
She mostly does covers of other songs, but she's kind of like a pop punk alty.
Mhm.
The covers that she does are great.
What type of covers? Like all over, or does
All
she?
over. Like
Okay.
Lady Gaga recently released an
Okay.
album called Abracadabra.
Cool.
Okay.
She redid that song. She did the song Habits. I think that was a Miley Cyrus song.
Okay.
It sounds so much fucking better by Rain Paris.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
It sounds awesome. But there was one, I think she has a couple songs that are hers. And there was one called Slumber Party that I had started telling Trav about. And it's like, me and your girlfriend are having a slumber party.
Well, you said it's like I Kiss a Girl, but more like sluttier.
But a little sluttier. 'Cause
Hell
there's one point
yeah.
she's like, we're on the couch and she's got that body, hentai boobies. It's just,
Hentai titties. Is
oh my gosh, that's that shit I like. Or
that the name of this episode? Hentai titties.
Yes.
hentai titties.
We're talking about fucking Indianapolis the whole fucking time. That'll fucking get them.
I'll get us
Hey,
some views.
Clickbait.
Write in the comments if you watch hentai. It's art.
Call yourself out.
Yeah.
And then give us a link.
Right.
Oh, but I like the Slumber Party song a lot. I think it's fun.
That is
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah,
Okay.
check 'em
fuck
out.
your man.
Rain
Paris.
Paris.
Mm-hmm. I like her.
Not Rain Wilson.
No.
Rain Paris.
She's reigning in Paris.
Okay, I'm gonna look all of them up.
Yep. What you got, dog?
What'd you get?
So one of my
What'd you find?
One of my
What'd you
friends, what you found? I
you
found. It's called Leisure Hour, and he had sent our group. He's like, "Hey, they're coming to the Hi-Fi this coming Friday,"
Yeah.
and so he sent it, and it's so Midwest emo. It's amazing.
That's
Yes.
awesome.
So
It's so good.
my favorite song is called Jenny. Yeah, we listened to it earlier.
Yeah.
I think
You'll like it.
okay.
the music video is okay. It's
Yeah.
like
It's
it's
all right.
animated, but it's like old school animated.
Oh, yeah.
But it is
The
like
song itself.
you hate your parents after listening to it. It's like the perfect amount of whiny.
Yeah.
My
That's
friend,
awesome.
my friend described it. It was so funny. He goes, "Yeah, it's like a dog kennel whiny."
It's like emo indie.
It is.
It really
Emo
is.
indie.
And it
Indy
is.
In May.
And they're based out of Muncie.
That's cool.
It is.
Yeah.
So they have a lot of. I mean, it's a lot of Indiana stuff.
Yeah.
So it's very fitting for this week.
It makes sense.
Topic. Yeah.
Obviously, it fits.
But so I'm actually gonna go see them on Friday, and I just
That's
heard about
cool.
them.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That's
Yeah.
actually really cool.
I'm really excited.
Man, that is one good thing. You can find shows. It's
Yeah. The
it's
hi-fi.
awesome.
Indy's music scene,
It's
cool.
good.
for us being a smaller city, top notch.
Yeah, it's really good.
They support their
Agree.
artist.
Mhm.
Except fuck the Vogue.
Yeah. The
The-
Vogue kind of sucks.
It is.
As a
When was the
venue.
last time they redid the shit?
It's.
It smelled like fucking piss for 30 years.
It's. I do. It feels gross in there.
It feels
does.
gross.
It's a terrible fucking setup.
It's
Oh my
It's like,
God.
hey, how can we sell a shit ton of tickets that people can still come in but not have an enjoyable time at all.
There's so many like obstruction viewing areas.
It's so
it
bad.
sucks, dude.
We ended up standing behind the trash can when we went and saw Bill Murray
Yeah.
so that we could see the stage.
There's
Bill Murray.
Burmer.
When we saw Bill Murray, I told you having a wisp is sexy.
It is so sexy.
But yeah. What'd you find? That's what we're gonna do from now on, probably.
What'd you find?
Near
I
the
like
end,
that.
we'll just do like
Probably.
a what'd you find musical segment.
What'd you find?
So you got to listen to us ramble for an hour to
Just
get
to
to
get
new
good
music.
music.
Don't skip. YouTube knows.
Yep.
It tells us. Well, that'd be cool.
That'd be
so
weird.
cool. Hey,
What
shout
part
out to
did you
Steve, dude. Hey, thanks for commenting on all the videos, dude. You're
Dude.
the G, dude.
Thank you.
You know what? I hope we get so many comments that we start to get trolls.
I hope so.
I wouldn't be mad. In all honesty, though, Steve, you're our first like non-friend subscriber, so you're very special to
That's
us.
not true. It's not our first non-friend subscriber. Our first non-friend commenter.
You're
Yeah,
right.
Actually engaging.
You're
Yeah.
right. That's true. That's a good point.
And we appreciate that.
We
That's
do
cool.
appreciate
Yeah.
that, though. Oh,
So yeah.
It's like on social media. I just start when I'm on Reels. I just like everyone's shit. If it made me smile or laugh, I'm like, I'll
I'm
support
happy.
you. Support.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I
It's
feel
fun,
that.
dude.
It is fun.
Hey, welcome home. You feel me, dog?
I feel you, dog.
Right on.
I feel you, dog.
think that's
And
it.
we're out. Bye.
Cool.
Don't worry. Trav will get the last
I
word.
was gonna say, what the fuck, Kayla?
I'm not going to say anything this time.
No, don't worry. Travis will say something. He can't help it. He always has to say something.
Say it, Travis.
Say it.
Nope.
I'm gonna kill myself.